Hey guys, this is Andrew Hansen from EliteNicheResearch.com. We're in the keyword research section and this is video number 3. It's going to be a live example. It's called Looking at Competition. Now, I know, I told you not to worry about competition, but I also had another insight, which is that things for me aren't the same as they might be for you. We're in it for the long term. We've been doing this for ages, and fortunately we're lucky enough that we have some money and some resources and some systems to invest in getting rankings, so we don't mind about the time that it takes. But I understand that for the individual publisher, there are reasons why you would want to get traffic as quickly as possible and target the lowest competition keywords as possible to get results as quickly as possible. And it's good for me too, because if you guys get results with this, then it makes me happy. That's what I do this for. So I'm going to tell you two things. I'm going to tell you, number one, how I analyze competition and what small thing I do to consider the competition of a potential affiliate product that I want to promote and a potential keyword set, a product name keyword set that I want to target. And I'm also going to give you a very quick way that you can analyze competition. Maybe the quickest way. It's free as well. It doesn't involve any sort of keyword tools or any paid tool of any kind. I think you're going to like this. There's a very important note to start out though, and that is that if you follow the guidelines so far, my original advice with regard to competition stands, which is that you're fine to ignore it. And the reason is this: if you have chosen a product to promote that has what we said before, that has at least 5 quality keywords, that has a few more keywords in Google Suggest, and that has a decent number of searches, the chances are that maybe you'll come across a scenario where the top few keywords are very competitive and you can't target them straight away. But if you're looking at the keywords down at the long tail, the keywords that are in Google Suggest, it's impossible that all of them are going to have competition. You know, I've never found a product name where every single keyword, including more recently the keywords that are come up in Google Suggest that most marketers don't even know about, are so competitive that the niche isn't worth entering. So there's a simple principle that if you've done everything right so far, even if the top few keywords are very competitive, it doesn't mean you shouldn't or can't enter that niche, and it doesn't even mean that you can't get fast traffic and fast profits. You just have to start at the bottom and work your way up. So you pick the lower searched and lower competition keywords first, you build your traffic a little more gradually, and you eventually just keep targeting the keywords up and up the list. When you start ranking for one, you move on to start trying to rank for the next one, and so on. So it's not so if you've done everything right so far, you don't need to be very worried about competition at all. Okay, so here's the two parts. The first thing I'm going to show you is what I do. We're going to go straight to a live example on this one. So we'll pause for a second, we'll come back, I'll show you exactly in Google.com what I do to analyze competition. Okay, so I'm at Google.com and I'm going to show you a live example here. So let's say, keeping with the example we had in previous videos, I've found the product Firepower, which is our software. I'm thinking about promoting Firepower. I've got the keyword data, it looks pretty good. I want to have a quick look at the competition. For me, this is all I do. Come here and I search the product name, like that, Firepower. It's very simple, it's even too simple. This is what I do. All I want to see is that there is just one other affiliate promoting this product who's on the front page for that main keyword. That's all I want to see. You see, affiliate marketers are people like you and me. They're individuals or small businesses. And so if I can look on this list and see another person which is an affiliate who is a small business just like me, who has comparable resources and comparable time, comparable effort to me, and they, after however long, have gotten onto the front page, I don't mind. I'm happy with that. I know if they can do it, I can do it. If they did it with their resources and their time, then I can do it. Because they're just like me. They're just affiliates. They're not massive companies with enormous budgets and big resources. They're just like me. So I know if they can do it, I can do it. That's the only piece of competition analysis I do. So for this one, this whole page is affiliates. That's an affiliate there. That's an affiliate. That's an affiliate. A Squidoo lens is another example. If I see one Squidoo lens on the home page, it's too easy. If a Squidoo lens can get there, then I can get there. So that's my competition analysis. That's it. Done. Too easy. You can use that if you want. It's always worked well for me. You might sometimes get niches that are a little more competitive and that take time, but affiliates on the front page also means generally that there's people making money. The affiliate wouldn't bother to get all the way up to there waste all the time and resources, which is such a higher percentage of their total to get to here if it wasn't profitable. So the more affiliates, almost, the better. Now I'm going to take you back to the presentation. I'm going to show you what you can do. So now we're going to look at what you can do. If you don't like that particular method, if that's a little too broad for you, if you really want to start to enter niches that have very low competition and that you can be even more confident about getting ranked for more quickly, then you can follow this approach. This is something that's very quick and easy. So the first thing that I have to tell you is that you need to forget about AdWords competition data from Keyword Tools when you're looking at product name keywords. The reason is that a large number, maybe even the majority of product name or brand name keywords and products, they have bans so that you can't advertise on them with pay-per-click advertising. You can't bid on those keywords with PPC. So the competition might look unnaturally low, but actually it's really high. Competition might look unnaturally low, but in fact it is a hot market. There's so many variables and so many different things that can take place there. So there's no point looking at the AdWords competition data when we're talking about these kind of keywords. Here's what you can do. Here's the technique. Are you ready? You have to open up google.com and do a Google search for those words, SEO for Firefox. It's a plugin that you use for the Firefox web browser. If you don't use Firefox, then you're not really an online marketer yet. Grab Firefox if you don't use Firefox yet, and then go to Google, search SEO for Firefox. It's a plugin, it's a browser add-on, and install that add-on there. Now, once you've installed that add-on, you can go to google.com and type in the name of your product that you want to analyze. And once you have that browser plugin installed, it's going to show you a lot of extra data. So we're going to hop over to a live example again, and I'm going to show you exactly how that looks and how you analyze that. Okay, so we're here at google.com. I'm going to show you another example now. This is what your Google search is going to look like when you have the SEO for Firefox plugin installed. So you'll see that I get these blue bits of data underneath my search results. If this is you, it's very easy. You type the product name in. Quickly, just to backtrack slightly, what this information is all the data excuse me, about this domain name. It's the age of the domain, the number of links they have, edu links, .gov links, the cache date, traffic value, all of this information about the site. So that's all information you can use to look at and ask, can I beat that site or not? So if you want to know whether this is a niche worth entering, you type the keyword in, type the product name in, the main keyword. That's important. You scroll to the bottom, you want to find number 10. This is the 10th result. You want to look at the data for the 12th result. For the 10th result. You want to look at this guy's data. You're looking at this data to try and analyze, can you beat this guy? Because if you can optimize better than this guy, if you can do everything with your SEO better than this guy, then you can get onto the front page of Google easy enough, and this keyword is definitely, and this product is definitely worth targeting. So the 10th result on here, it's a guy who's got 13 backlinks. He's got 13 backlinks in total, and his domain was registered in 2008. So his domain is only a couple of years old, and he has 13 backlinks to speak of, and that's it. And he has a PR1, incidentally. It doesn't really mean much because there's a PR0 above him. If I looked at that and I saw a guy only has 13 links, I could submit 13 articles easily, and I've got as many links as him. And with a good link building blitzes, it's very easy to beat 13 links. That's not a good number of links. You can go into more detail, like actually click there and then analyze the links, see what links he has, make sure he hasn't got any really high PR links that for whatever reason you couldn't get or anything like that. But generally, as long as their domain is not too old, like if I saw that domain was from 1997 or something like that, I might be a little bit worried. If I saw he had 13,000 links, or even 1,300, I might be a little bit worried. I might, not sure about this niche. Other things as well, if they have really authoritative links, if he has some edu links or .gov links, they're all little things. But again, all you're looking for is to see whether you can beat this guy. And if the number of links is low, if the domain is relatively new, and there's nothing too much else scary on here, like he doesn't have tons of edu or .gov links, he doesn't have a PR5 or something like that, you can be fairly confident that you can beat this guy and get onto the front page in not too much time. That's really all you need to do. Please don't go into too much depth with this, because whatever you find here can be overcome. It's just a matter of time, like I've been saying. Even if you find some scary data here, you can still do what I recommended before, which is to go to the bottom of the keyword list and just start one keyword at a time, working your way up. But anyway, that's a quick way that you can analyze competition. Once you've got that plugin installed, it's just a matter of doing the search, coming to the bottom, and analyzing the guy's data. We're going to shoot back to the presentation now, and we're going to finish this off. So that's all we've got here today, guys. I'm going to show you now, we're going to recap what you've learned to make sure that you remember this stuff. So number one, AdWords competition data is not important. Remember that. Competition is not a factor if you've followed the guidelines this far and chosen a product that has those right ratios that we mentioned in the video 2 of the keyword research section. Number 3, either make sure another affiliate site is on page 1 so that you know that if they got there you can get there, or be a little bit more in depth, install the SEO for Firefox toolbar and make sure you can beat the guy who's sitting number 10 on page 1. That's really all we've got today, guys. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you next time.